Hi, I'm Hale. I am a BFA Dance major and I am a choreographer for Fall Dance Festival this year. I've been dancing pretty much my whole life. It's become my absolute passion. I wasn't sure that I was going to choose the route of a dance career for forever. I was a big theater kid for a little bit and really thought I was going to dive right into theater, and then dance kind of just shoved itself right in front of my face and said, no, you're going to choose me. I really started to dive into my style in high school and met choreographers who inspired me so much. I could definitely think of a few choreographers right now that have been big pieces of inspiration for me in terms of how I dance now and how I choreograph now. I chose Texas Tech out of, I would say, around 4 schools. They were all based in state, and I was probably the most impressed by the dance program of Texas Tech. I got a full audition. I didn't get a full audition at any of my other schools. They told me all about it. I got a personal tour of the dance department, then the dance studio, and everything like that. And I basically got convinced not to go straight to New York and to stay here and to really dive into my own work and to get more personal face-to-face training. And I am so grateful that I did it. I'm so grateful that I chose this school, and I've had a great time so far. So when I was a dancer for Fall Dance Festival last year, I feel like it was a completely different experience than it is now. I was following and I was just doing my best to be a part of this vision that other people were creating on me. It was a lot less of me, although that was okay because I was getting to perform and do the thing that I love no matter what, even if my style wasn't necessarily a part of that. And I was grateful that the choreographers that chose me in the first place, because they saw something in me that would help to be a part of their vision, and that's all that matters in the end in terms of art and who you're creating for, who you're creating with. This year, I have completely shifted my perspective on it and gotten to really hone down on what I think that I would want for my vision, of course. And that's been a whole process, a whole mental process. When you go into it, you don't know everything yet. You set out like a base plan, and then you kind of just take it from there. And it's been truly, truly such a learning experience for me, a good learning experience. And it's just shifted everything for me. And I think that it's gonna permanently change the trajectory of how I perform in the future. And then creating on myself has also been an experience, because I, see myself dance every day, but I also have a different perspective of how I dance versus how other people see me dance. So I've kind of had to take that into my mindset when creating a solo on myself, because I'm like, this looks good to me, but is it going to come off? Is it going to read well? I definitely came up with a lot more throughout the process than I did at first before starting. I felt inspired by the song that I was creating too. I felt inspired by my dancers. They are such a big factor for me. I don't know what I would have done without them, because when I put my choreography onto them, they brought it to life in a way that completely changed my mindset of how it was going to look. The way that I dance is going to be completely different than the way that my dancers dance. And they came on and did it, and I was like, this is so crazy, and this is just completely affirming everything. And I based the story of my piece off of it was a personal experience, but it was an experience that a lot of people can relate to. It's a pretty heartbreaking experience. I mean, literally, it's about heartbreak. I made it more personal to each of my dancers, so it has a main storyline, but I want my audience to take it however they perceive it, and also I want my dancers to take it however they feel it, however they feel it the best, rather than it being a fake emotion. I want it to be something that they truly feel from their souls. I've gotten incredible feedback from my dancers in terms of how this piece is connecting to them, and it's changing me so much. It is truly so touching to know that I can create a piece that other people will be able to talk about in the future and perform and truly enjoy while performing. That's all that matters to me. I want to create a piece that looks good to me and that I feel good about, and that I know an audience will enjoy, but I also went into this really wanting my dancers to be able to connect to it in the end, and I think that I'm doing that, and it's been such a good feeling so far. Thank you so much. Come and see Texas Tech School of Theater and Dance's Fall Dance Festival, November 15th through the 18th.